Hey YouTube, this is Rasmussen Park Fan 62. It is Monday, November the 13th at about 6:28. In today's video, I'm here to talk about WWE leaving Fox. Is that a good move or a bad move? Now, if in case you're not aware, in WWE announced in October of 2019 they will be having SmackDown, which originally aired on USA, um, moved to Fox. At the time when it moved to Fox for the first couple of weeks, it had a lot of hype around it. Over time, it started to lose its momentum after like 3 weeks or so. So, so at the time, it was hovering between like 1.5 to around 2 million viewers per week. To compare, um, it was also having competition against the World Series at the time, um, high school football, um, and so forth. And so WWE was trying to do everything they can to get more viewers to watch the product. Okay, well, then comes the pandemic, and that's going to be another video. Um, and that did not help much either. Um, at the time, they were based out of the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. Um, and so the main problem was with both the Performance Center and then when they went to the Thunderdome going into SummerSlam was. Um, Now, the Thunderdome, you couldn't hear it as much. But with the Performance Center, you could hear them move. So you could hear the ring go type thing. So and there was just nothing. Um, they didn't have any extras from NXT making noise and stuff like that, and it really wasn't until maybe Backlash or something like that where they started to at least have a few people. And so then we got to the Thunderdome, which premiered on the Friday before SummerSlam of 2020. Okay. The Thunderdome was a lot better because they did have a lot bigger things they can do. Plus, they kind of made it where the WWE universe could interact with it. Now, which leads us to this. While it still was an interesting thing to see, it was a lot better than the Performance Center. So, basically, once WWE was allowed to go back on the road again, about I think it was July of 2021, ratings did go up slightly, um, but it wasn't enough. And so at this point, you could probably tell that Fox was starting to get annoyed. Um, and so WWE did all that they could. So they tried to bring in as big names as they could. Um, so you had Brock Lesnar on the show at times. You had The Rock um, on a SmackDown back in September. Um, and a few other names like that. But the problem was Fox wanted it more as a sports based show compared to WWE with it being a sports entertainment show. So, and then so recently Fox announced that they are not renewing their contract with WWE. So, here are my overall thoughts about it. I felt like if SmackDown was on another night, um, maybe a Wednesday or a Thursday, I felt like it would probably do a lot better, ratings wise, especially in the fall. Because the problem with it is, with it being on Friday nights in the fall, it is competing against high school football, tailgating, getting ready for college football, and all these other events that happen. Especially when it premiered in October, it was also going up against Halloween parties and so forth. So as you can tell, it was starting. It had a lot of competition against it. So that was the big problem, and that was the thing that needed to get fixed in some way. And unfortunately, um, Fox did not see the big outlook for it, and that's what caused the deal to go through, as Fox could not get the advertisers to advertise during WWE's time.